Hi, I'm Loon, no affiliation to Kieran or Lauren. In this video, I'm gonna try various Drawfee tips to see if I can streamline my art process, cause right now, it's just not working for me. I take way too long to do a single project, and it's so physically painful to sit for long periods of time. Yeah, you get the idea. So I tried Jacob Drawfee's method of setting a timer and taking a break every 30 minutes, and some other tips you'll see that I used. But let's get into the video and see how I tackled this drawing. I tried to show when I was taking breaks, which was a lot of them, but it was still interesting recording myself trying this instead of just drawing and never looking back at it again. But you'll notice that I'm drawing in a color other than black, and that's because I took Julia's tip of sketching in a color that isn't black or blue, the colors that, you associate with finality. And honestly, it did kind of work. I felt super freeing. Right now I'm trying to sketch in a style that isn't mine though, and that does not stick. I'm not sure why I tried to do that. Oh yeah, here's where I started sketching in my own style, and it just flowed so much better. And then I'm debating between the glasses, do I want them realistic or do I want them to where it looks good but it's not what the shape my actually glasses are. And yeah, it's just I'm really picky about most things and a perfectionist, so I'm like, do I want it to be accurate or do I want it to look good? And I'm kind of panicking, but I figure it out eventually, obviously. And I try fiddling with the hair and stuff, and I like fiddling with basically every part of it, really wanting to get to the color, but I just can't. And I do believe I eventually give up on it and go to something else, but yeah, I take a break really quick because I'm like, I literally can't do this. But it's just a little art. Oh, yep, there it is. Yep, and there comes my cats. I was just like, please, let me draw anything else, please, God. Oh yeah, and then I was getting lost in all the fur that my cat has. He's one of the long-haired cats, obviously, so it's like so detailed, and I'm like, how much detail do I actually want? And then it's like, I need a break, I need another break, because I was just getting really overwhelmed. This is sounding really negative, but I swear I did actually have fun drawing this. I love drawing. Please, believe me. Source, trust me. But yeah, then I start drawing my other cat. They're called Hammy and Marvin. Hammy short for Hamilton Theodore. And they're my best boys. But yeah, I'm going based off of the pictures, obviously, but I'm adding little embellishments, so it's not really exactly the same. And I'm getting pretty excited now because I can sort of see the drawing coming together, and it's like, I always love when that happens. And now I can finally, I handled my cats for a bit there, and I got the energy to go back to my, original drawing of myself. Because the whole idea I had going into this was to do stuff surrounding me and my identity as a person. Basically me and all the things I like. And, obviously I'm struggling a bit. I don't know. It just, nothing would come out right. Oh yeah, there it is. I hated it, got rid of it, and then I redraw it again. Because, I don't know. It just, it was a bit of torture. I can never really know how to perceive myself. So I don't know how to draw myself. See, if it was like one of my characters, I could bang this out, boom. So yeah, I obviously moved back to the cats because I'm like, I literally can't, because I don't know how to perceive myself. I don't know what I look like. So yeah, oh yeah, I'm getting to the coloring, And this was one of my favorite parts, even though it was super tedious. It took me so long to color Hammy. It took me way too long. It just, I don't even know. I don't know why it took me so long. Actually, I do know why it took me so long. It was because, Hammy has a buttload of fur. Like, I mean, seriously, look at all of the layers that he has. I had to pick and choose which shadows I wanted to color and stuff. And, like, I tried a couple different methods, and I really wanted to get it perfect because I love him so much. Marvin was obviously, like, way easier. He took me, like, a fraction of the time it took Hammy because he's short hair, and, like, literally it was just, like, drawing the pattern on him. I didn't necessarily have to do the little fur hair tendrils. You know what I mean. So, I love coloring. Like, this is, like, my favorite part of the process is coloring. So, I was definitely having fun here. And, oh yeah, I was trying to fix the eyes because I wanted to make them bigger than they actually are in the picture because, just to kind of make it cartoony in my style. Oh yeah, I had to check Hammy's tail in real life because I couldn't remember. It wasn't shown in the picture because it was cropped out. So I had to check to see what it actually looked like, and then I got it. And then... oh yeah, I was getting Marvin's color palette because they have different color palettes, even though, like, they're pretty similar. They're twin brothers. So, yeah, they're both orange and white, but if you live with them, you can tell that they're very different. And that was, at first, when I was coloring Marvin, I, like, started, like, drawing the individual hair tendrils like I did with Hammy, but then I was like, wait, what am I doing? I realized he had short hair, and so I was like, oh, okay, actually I don't have to do that. I can just draw, like, cartoon cat lines, and I don't have to add the fur tendrils. And I was like, great. And that's why it took, like, a fraction of the time, like I said earlier. Oh yeah, then I had to get my actual color palette from a past drawing that I did of myself. But of course I had dyed my hair since then, because I love, customizing my character. And obviously this part was going pretty well because, I love coloring. And it was a nice break from, like, the hard sketching, I guess you could call it, although I don't really sketch. I just kind of draw, and, like, that's what the drawing is. Oh, then I was like, I should put my plants in here. All of the plants that I have that are alive still, I should draw them all because those are some of the things I like. So I start, like, drawing the pots and stuff. Yeah, I know what it looks like. Shut up. I don't care. Anyways, I think they were all accurate in proportion to each other, but obviously not accurate in proportion to the other objects because they all needed to be kind of big so that you could see them. Oh yeah, and that's my 3DS that I drew, and then this mug of tea that I do actually own. It was meant to be my dad's mug, but he doesn't really drink tea or coffee, so I claimed it. And oh yeah, I'm coloring now, and I did pick a different green for every single plant. And then I was trying to, like, shade all the reflections and all the objects and add, like, little details. I promised myself, like, before I even started the drawing that, like, I'm only gonna shade myself and everything else is gonna be in flats. But of course, no. What did I do? I did the thing. Cause I mean, I couldn't take it. Like, it's the perfectionist. I had to. And I don't regret it. I would do it again. But basically, Whenever I'd get like really stressed during the drawing, or like in general, I get like that anxiety paralysis where you don't even do the thing because you're scared it won't be perfect. And I know other people experience that too. So I watched some of Nathan's draw class streams where he's just vibing it out, and I did some doodles along with the streams, and I definitely felt better. It was nice to like have something / someone actually help me with the fear instead of just having to do things scared. And I really did enjoy the stream, so that was Nathan's little tip that I tried in this drawing, and it worked. So I would definitely do it again the next time that I have that anxiety paralysis. But now I'm just futzing with the background and kind of seeing what works and what doesn't, and just like those last minute details, I fixed the reflection on the underwater little terrarium thing because it was bothering me. And yeah, this little outline thing was, I thought I could figure out a way like where I could like automatically make one, but I couldn't figure it out, so I just drew it by hand. But it turned out fine after I finished futzing with it, and I think that's the finished thing. Yeah. So in conclusion, I did run into the problem of it starting to get away from me and taking a long time because I didn't go into the drawing with a specific goal in mind, and so I didn't know, when to stop. So it took me a while, but by far, like, it's way shorter than my original process, which took an ungodly amount of time. That I'm not gonna say how long it took, but this one took like a fraction of that. It was really amazing. So the every 30 minutes having a break, that really worked for me to get things done faster, because I wasn't like stressing over like being stuck at a desk for multiple hours at a time. I will definitely implement all the strategies and tips that I tried this video into my art process, because I think it can only make it better. Oh, and I should mention that I also watched some of Karina's draw class streams, specifically the figure drawing ones, just because they made a lot of sense to me, and it helped me to like listen to someone who sounded like they knew what they were doing while I was working on my own thing. So, and what's that thing people say? Like, comment, and subscribe? Yeah. If you want to let me know down below, like, what other things you might want me to draw, or like what mediums you want me to try, because I'm open to anything. So, but that's really all. So, bye guys.